Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? Timmy, Paphos Airport is just over there to the right hand side, and we're heading out towards Aphrodite's Rock, one of the most popular tourist attractions in the whole of the Paphos district. Lots of people like to walk out there. Well, probably not. They get on a bus, or perhaps they thumb a lift, or they rent a car, or perhaps they even steal a car. But they do go out to Aphrodite's Rock, and it is a great place to go. And now and again, people do go and dip into the blue Mediterranean Sea. And you never know, coming out in a couple of weeks is Lady Andrea and of course Sir Mars, and they've got a plan to go swimming in the blue Mediterranean Sea. So you never know, Aphrodite's Rock could be where they go swimming, and Lady Andrea may be coming back pregnant, because that is the rumour, that if you go and circumnavigate Aphrodite's Rock 3 times, yep, 3 times, you've got to swim around it, you will end up pregnant. That's the myth anyway. So next time you're in downtown Paphos, perhaps don't go swimming round Aphrodite's Rock. We're coming up towards Mandrea. There's a Mr. Paul living in Mandrea. He's got himself a nice Audi that once he clipped a gate post with. Let's hope he doesn't clip it again. The views are spectacular today, there's no doubt about it. We're in the first week of February and the weather is, wow, starting to get down a little bit better. Spring is upon us. The temperature, if you're curious to know, perhaps if your name is Lady Dawn, you got a husband called Sir Sean, a very clever dog called Sir Bobo, and a little partner in his crimes known as Daisy the Pussycat. It's around about 18 degrees. The sun is glistening upon the blue Mediterranean Sea. All that's missing is you. So come on, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe. Start paddling like crazy. Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me, we're waiting especially for you. So this is the old road, by the way, from the village of Timmy. We've just come out of the village of Mandrea, and we're slowly but surely heading out towards Aphrodite's Rock. Coming up shortly will be Cooklia Village, Secret Valley, and of course after that will be Aphrodite's Hills. The views are going to be spectacular as we sit on the cusp and the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. So don't click off just yet. This is a particularly nice part of Paphos, and shall we say it's not very well developed yet. I mean by that, there's not houses absolutely everywhere. So it could be that perfect place for you if you're thinking about relocating to the district of Paphos. For example, Secret Valley, 15 minutes by car into Paphos. Aphrodite Hills Resort, again 15 minutes or thereabouts into Paphos. And of course that little bit closer to Limassol or Larnaca Airport, perhaps if you're working in the Middle East, because Paphos Airport is a great place to connect you to in and around Europe. But of course if you're living in Paphos and perhaps working in the oil and gas industry in the Middle East, you're going to have to go out to Larnaca Airport and get on a big bird and fly into downtown Kuwait or downtown Iraq or wherever you might be going, shall we say. A bit too far to swim anyway. On that note, if you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe, and don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of my complete and utter madness as I take you on my travels in and around the Paphos district. And like I say, today we're off to Aphrodite's Rock, possibly one of the most popular tourist attractions on the island of love, which of course is Cyprus, and we're in the Paphos district. Now, if you'd like to keep the channel afloat, don't forget hitting that like and subscribing to the channel doesn't cost you a single penny. It just tells YouTube that you like what you've seen, and perhaps they should recommend the little channel known as Marika and me to more like-minded people like yourselves. But if you'd like to keep us afloat and make a small contribution, there's 1 or 2 ways that you can do it. As of late, many people have been using the super thanks on YouTube itself. If your name's Mr. Niels, thank you very much indeed. Of course, if your name's Lord Damon Ritchie, all the way in downtown Bratislava, thank you very much indeed. Or Derek Scully in downtown Dublin, thank you very much. And of course, Sir David Potter, thank you very much indeed. You can also choose to go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. It is totally safe, it is totally secure, and that's where you can gift us that virtual coffee or two as a thank you, as a gesture of goodwill to motivate us to keep making these videos, especially for you. You can also join us as a superstar member on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, starting at only €10 a month. We thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. We really do. If your name is Lady Emma and there's a guy in your life called Lord Rob, we thank you for joining us as a superstar member. And of course, if your name's Lady Kirsty in downtown Glasgow, again, we thank you very, very much for being one of our superstar members. And remember, coming very, very soon indeed is the Marika and Me privilege card. That's going to entitle you to discounts and privileges, as its name suggests, in and around the Paphos district, in particular in the Cape of Paphos Harbour and the Promenade area. So don't forget to get your name on that list for that little plastic friend. And of course, if you're in downtown Cornwall and your name is Duke Philip and there's a girl in your life called Duchess. No, she's not a lady. Well, she is a lady, but she's beyond that now. She's a Duchess. Duchess Sharon. There'll be one waiting, especially for you when you touch down in Paphos in May. And a big shout out to some other stars in downtown Cornwall. If your name's Lady Carrie, the singing sensation, and of course you've got the greatest roadie in the world, Lord Tony. Big shout out to you, and of course we're looking forward to seeing you very, very soon indeed. Spring is coming and it is just around the corner. Now look at that, feast your eyes and digest. That is the coastline of downtown Paphos, and there's an awful lot of blueness licking it and lapping it. Wow, what a spectacality of a day indeed. If you take a left there, you go up to the Venus Rock Resort. It used to be known as Secret Valley. Most people still call it Secret Valley, so please don't get confused. Venus Rock, Secret Valley is the same resort. Just over yonder on the next mountain is the Aphrodite's Hill Resort. They've both got golf courses, so if you like to knock one of those little balls around and get on an electric cart and whiz about, and then perhaps afterwards go for a pint or two in the clubhouse, well, Secret Valley and the Aphrodite's golf courses could be those special places for you. We're on the old coast road between Paphos and Bussuri, and at the midpoint we'll be coming up to the area known as Aphrodite's Rocks. At Aphrodite's Rock there is a car parking area, there is a gift shop with a little cafeteria and some toilets, and of course you can pass under the road or cross over the road, as most people do, and get onto the little beach and enjoy some of the spectacular views and the fresh air. And of course, as the sun starts to glisten, you can do a bit of sunbathing in downtown Aphrodite's Rock. And of course, a lot of people like to get a photograph or two as a memory of their great day out in Aphrodite's Rock, downtown Paphos. And it is a spectacality of a day indeed. There's no doubt about that. First few days of February, as I've said, the temperature is around about 18 degrees. The storm seems to have subsided, and hopefully spring is going to come nice and early. And of course, after that, along will come the summer, and more superstars will be flying into Paphos. There's no doubt about that. Our girl in charge of the show, that's the girl in downtown Hartlepool, our day man. Oh yeah, she'll be getting on a big bird and flying into Paphos very, very soon indeed. And of course, her friends and our great friends, of course, all the way from downtown in Shropshire. He's a lord and she's a lady. That must mean we're talking about Lord Andy and Lady Ness. They'll be dancing and prancing again on the downtown Cape of Paphos Promenade in early May. So come on, get yourselves on those big birds. Look at that for a view. Oh my goodness. It takes your breath away. If you're curious to know, from this point here, Paphos on the highway, if you take a left there is 23, and Limassol is 46 kilometres. Into English money, that's about 60 miles and around about 30 miles. So quite a good location to live, and of course great access whether you use the old road or whether you use the highway. But But if you are on the highway or the old road, don't forget, do not push your foot too hard on the gas, because the boys and the girls in blue and their cameramen crews are waiting especially for you. They're taking speeding very, very seriously in and around the whole of Cyprus at the moment. So drive around sensibly and just under the speed limit, shall we say, and you can't go far wrong. Stick with us, don't click off just yet. I promise you a great view across Aphrodite's Rock, which is coming up in only a few seconds. I'm going to say thanks for watching, and of course if you do like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for my little drives and of course my complete and utter madness. And on top of all of that, don't forget to go to Hunters Down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Of course that's where you can gift us that virtual coffee or two. That's the view out over Aphrodite's Rock, out into the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. All that's missing is you. So come on, you know what you got to do. Get yourself on that big bird or that canoe and start paddling like crazy. Paphos Cyprus, Marika and me, we're waiting, especially for you. Tell you what, these road surfaces are pretty bad, aren't they? I'm sure you can feel every vibration and every nose and all. But to be honest, this road's been closed for a couple of years, by the way, because sections of it keep falling down into the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea. Let's hope that it doesn't fall down today. This section coming up now is literally brand new. It was instated again last year, and this road was closed for around about 18 months or so. So let's hope it doesn't fall down as we drive over it, shall we say. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very, very soon. Indeed.